Today, we are back in the boyfriend hell. I don't know if it's hell or not, but it can be. Because does my boyfriend love me? No, he does not. He does not love me. You know how much he hated me? He made me go to the hard pity to get him, then hard pity again to get fucking Silas of all people, who I'm annoyed that I got. And now we're going to spend the 4 wishes we have to see if we get his second card. Because I have spent everything. I have everything and $5 of $3 of Caffey's money. And I still haven't gotten his second card, and I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna say this out loud. I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to just off myself right now. Oh my god. I hate life. I hate everything that exists. I hate everything. I hate everything. There's nothing that exists right now except pain. So much pain. So much pain. Thank you for the hydrate, though. I picked up something to drink, and then I put it back down again because I got so upset. And then one last stupid wish. Not even with Sai and Dexy here can I get this motherfucker to come home. Ever. Ever. I hope that there's nothing after this. I can't. Like, if there's like another thing after this, I'm effed, y'all. I'm effed. So much effed. Please, okay. But anyways, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Tears of Romirro to get through. I did part 1 already, which should be already on the channel, so if you guys want to have a look at it, please have a look. But yeah, so we're going to finish up this story. Give me 1 second though. I'm going to hydrate with my water, and then I'm gonna go and grab like my other drink that's a little bit more frozen. Alright, let's get started, because there's 5 of them, and each one takes about 20 minutes, so hopefully I can finish this a little fast, and I can do some other gacha stuff that I haven't done today, because there's a lot of gacha stuff I haven't done today. Anyways, let's put that away and start. Oh no. After returning from Romirro, Rafayel immediately confines me to the temple. He requests that I don't go outside until my wound has fully healed. Oh, after returning to Romirro, okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh! I almost dropped my open drink on my desk. That would have been horrible. Although I don't understand why he's being so excessively cautious, he stays in Romirro. It's a pleasant surprise. Does he usually leave? Like, doesn't he have his, like, bed chambers there? However, the wound on my back often makes me disoriented. Sometimes I can hear faint cracking sounds deep within my spine. It's as if there are fish nibbling on coral. Maybe a more apt description would be how it felt similar to seawater washing over new scales. Am I becoming a mer-woman? As if mermaid doesn't exist as a word. Thank you. Thanks, Dexy, for the 100 biddies for Hime's Gacha Fun Obsession. Also, my speaker box once again did not work. Is it even on? It should be on. It's always really, really annoying. But thank you. It's true, though. I do need gacha funds because I'm broke. And it's all because of this man who has taken all my money. But I think we are becoming a mermaid. I want to say merwoman again. At other times, I'm fully conscious, yet somehow unable to open my eyes. Interesting. However, there is one thing I remember clearly. Whenever I curl up into a ball because of the searing pain, the sound of a flute drifts to my ears and numbs my suffering. That's before Raphael. That's the Raphael before. And soon after, I drift back into a soft, peaceful sleep. Okay, so I guess because I guess whatever the hell happened with us between me and Raphael before, I forgot to reread the previous myth, sorry, but I guess whatever happened between us and Raphael before got him handcuffed, and he went into slumber, and then we came back, and the reason why everything's like being taken over by the sea is because the sea god was chained up. Okay, I get it now. I think I get it, at least. I hope that's what's happening here. While we were away from Romirro, something rather significant happened. Håkon, the former Castellan, had escaped from the water prison. Oh, damn, that man. We hate him. I hope he dies. Ouch. Peya, the lady in waiting, immediately falls silent outside the curtain. I hold back a gasp and turn to applying medicine to my body. Since he heard about Håkon's escape, he has remained unfazed. There's not even a trace of anger or displeasure on his face. Did he escape or did you kill him? I'll deal with this myself. Call back the people you've sent out. There's no need to search anymore. When I wave my hand, Peya quickly retreats as if she's been pardoned from execution. Oh my. Everything just went to the wrong place. Now I can't see. You let him escape. You wanted this. I knew it. Aren't you afraid he might have a secret weapon? He applies a slight pressure with his hand. I subconsciously try to pull away from the pain, but he grabs my shoulder and presses me back onto the bed. We're in bed with him? Oh my lord, this man. I keep on trying to press the screen and not my iPad. Then be gentler. Yeah, stop hurting me. I'm in pain. Yet, he still lightens his touch as he applies the medicine. His cool fingers are gliding down along my spine. No, you're doing well. I like it when you look after me. His face betrays nothing. However, in the dim light, I notice the tiny scales rising subtly from his neck, or on his neck. see. He likes being praised. Of course he does. He's a... I hate him. Okay, sorry. I don't hate him. I love him so much. I quietly take note of this small discovery. Okay, now we know something. Now we know. That night, I develop a fever again. It often happens during these past few days. Rafayel says this means my wound is healing, but feeling dizzy with a parched throat is still a miserable experience. Rafayel, could you lend me your tail to cool down? Oh my god. Were we holding his tail so that we can calm down? Oh god, I love him. I love him. Not calm down, cool down, sorry. I would use him to cool. Oh my god, can you come right now? Because my room is really hot. Wait, let me check how much it is. I should take this thing off of it, but I just keep it on. I don't know why. Oh. It's 30. That's why I'm hot. Usually, like, when I'm it's 30-ish. Like, I get, like, actually, like, a little bit hot. Like, below that, I'm pretty okay. But 30 is a little hot for even me. I mean, in my room. Like, outside, I'm, like, okay, depending on if there's a breeze or not. I also don't have a fan on me. I should change the fan so that's hitting me, but I don't want it to ruin my microphone. So, through the translucent curtains, I can see him lazily soaking in the pool, his tail creating ripples across the water's surface. God, he's so hot as a mermaid, please. It's not like I'll do anything. I only want to lean against it for a bit. Did we try to nibble on his fishtail? Oh my god. Guiltily, I close my mouth. The heat inside my body is still making me miserable. Pretend to be weak? Use the covenant? Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna use the covenant. This is like basically ordering him to do something for me. Like, literally, I'm just going, come here, fishy. And he has to come. Oh my god. Oh god, okay. I'm using the covenant, guys. I'll use our bond if you don't obey me.
じゃあやってみて。
やってみてと言われた。やってみてって。やるよ。
やってみて。
やるよ、お前。ふざけんなよ。I love him. The sound of water lazily ripples as Rafayel unhurriedly brushes aside his long hair. After I'm sorry, I didn't say it. I call upon the power of our covenant. Lend me your tail, Rafayel. Do I need to recite an incantation? Rafayel, Rafayel, heed my words. This man, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. I try every phrase I can think of. None of them work. And I'm left with an even drier mouth. As I fret, he unceremoniously taps the top of my head. Oh. What did they say before? He unceremoniously taps the top of my head. Rafayel had sat down beside me without me noticing. Oh, did he take away his tail though? And then he gives me his tail. But in the end, he gives in. His tail is cool to the touch as I rest my head on it, and I meet his lowered gaze. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. He gave me his tail even though he said he wasn't. How much longer do I have to wait for my wound to heal? The mirror beside me reflects a flash of red, and I see the floral pattern. It's slowly fading, but it has left behind jagged, frightening marks. The voices I heard have become different. At first, sounds I usually ignore suddenly become louder, bubbles popping, fingers brushing against surfaces, heartbeats rising and falling. Then, the sound of churning seawater becomes increasingly clear in my ears. Even though the temple is far away from the beach, I can still hear the movement of the tide. Why are you so concerned about this injury?
君をどんどんリモリア人に近づけていくからだ。
See, I knew it!
感覚が鋭くなって、一番遠くの海の呼び声まで聞こえるようになる。異常なまでに様々な色が見えるようになる。
I knew it! I knew it! He absent-mindedly runs his fingers through my hair.
でも君は人間だ。地上では異端の存在となってしまう運命にある。いずれ海以外の音が聞こえなくなって、海以外の色が見えなくなる。足も地面を歩けなくなって、ついには口と鼻から入り込んだ海水が喉を満たすようになり、陸地で溺れて死ぬようにデタラメな最後を迎えるんだ。君は全然怖がっていないみたいだね。
I don't think I would be. Yeah. Because you'll keep me alive. You will, yes? Also, wait, let me just have a look at this again. Your senses will become heightened, so you'll be able to hear the call of the most distant oceans and see extraordinarily vibrant colors. Oh, is that why he became an artist in his newest life? You'll be unable to hear any sound unless they're in the ocean. You won't see any colors unless they belong to the sea. Oh, okay, that part is because we're human, but the first part is probably what he is on land with us. But I wonder if, like, this also applies to him as a human. Like, does he have, like less hearing and less, like, colors when he's on land? He laughs softly, feels my forehead, and then picks up a cup of water. He helps me drink it.
明日またわがままを言ったらどうなるかわからないけどね。
If I'm selfish, more selfish tomorrow. Or if I'm demanding, I guess would be the more accurate terms. As I slowly recover, Romirro's short summer arrives. The scent of flowers, which had been absent, permeates the wind. At night, I climb to the roof of the temple and look at the port. The people are setting up tall platforms for bonfires. Perhaps they're preparing for the sea's gratis festival once again, centuries later, to express their reverence for the sea god. It was once Romirro's grandest festival. People would thank the sea god and pray for his blessings and protection. I already know that Rafayel has no interest in frivolous festivals. I know, so I didn't leave the temple. I pat the spot beside me and invite him to sit down. Then I return my attention to the conch shell in my hand. Is that me trying to, like... Wow. He twirls a flute in his hand and unceremoniously taps the top of my head with it. Then teach me how to play it properly. I like that song.
どうして？
It might be because whenever I hear you play it, all my pain disappears. Just as no one dares to approach the temple without a good reason, no one dares to go near the tower that once imprisoned me. I thought escaping from the tower would make me feel better, but I guess not.
君の檻はあの塔ではないからね。
Is my cage you? I feel like it is.
君は塔や神殿から出たいんじゃない。君が失うのを恐れているのは、どんな場所からでも思うままに出られる自由なんだ。傷が治れば、もう君を縛るものは何もなくなる。
The conch shell is taken from my hand as Raphael brings it to his lips. He's testing it out.
覚えたいならちゃんと聞いて。
Oh, give me 1 second. I just realized something. Oh, never mind. It's where it's supposed to be. Okay. The melodious tune rises, and it mingles with the evening breeze and moonlight before floating away. Ooh. I lean against Raphael's shoulder and let the vibrations from his chest.
この島もこの海も君の自由を邪魔するべきじゃない。ラ京都の人々が君にどんな肩書きを与えようと、君が受け入れなければ君とは関係ない。
One of those identities is the bride of the sea god. What if I don't want to be her?
ならなくていい。
But I feel a little reluctant to let it go. I let out a long sigh and gaze at the lights that extend from around the temple to distant places. I used to love Romirro. I wanted to protect it forever and save it from the prophecy.
でも残念ながら、この町は君を捨てた。
I'm just a tool for the citizens. They believe I will save their lives.
みんな消えてしまえばいいと思っているかい？
If I said I wanted that, would you carry it out? Would you carry out my wish?
それで君が僕を愛してくれるなら。
Hun, I'm already in love with you. Like, shut the fuck up. It's obvious. I tried to imagine their deaths, but I doubt that will make me happy.
じゃあ、何をすれば君は嬉しくなるの？
When I don't respond, he hands me a long scroll.
女官たちが持ってきた。
I look down and notice several ladies in waiting at the top. Yeah. I can't read. Ladies in waiting at the steps of the temple. They meet my gaze and bow nervously. Hi, Shiny. Congrats on your daily chicken. I'm going to change that because I'm going to forget. That's what it means to have ADHD. Here's my daily chicken. Why? Wait, it says that it's changed, but copy. It hasn't. I'm confused. Oh well, we'll figure it out eventually. How am I? I'm hot. Because I don't have a fan on me. If I had a fan on me, I would be okay, but I don't. Maybe I'll do that right now. There. Now I should be okay. I was just hot, and I was like, oh, why am I hot? It's because I don't have a fan. I need a fan. Once I have a fan, I'm okay. It's breeze that makes me not cold, not hot. I keep a lot of fans on me whenever I'm hot, and then it makes me feel cool. All right, let's go back. I looked down and noticed several ladies in waiting. Oh, I already read this. I suppose they want me to preside over the rituals for the first day of the sea's greatest festival.
なるほどね。ラ京都を代表して君のご機嫌伺いに来たのか。
Is it Rakyo? I need to like play this with Japanese subtitles. I can't always like hear very well because of there's actually a condition that makes it hard for me to sometimes hear separate words.
そうなると、その時は君を見捨てた人たちにたくさん会うことになるね。
With apparent playfulness in his eyes, he brushes aside a strand of my hair that the wind had blown across my face.
引き受けるのかい?
What would you do?
僕なら
His fingertip moves down and rests over my trembling heart.
心に聞いてみるよ。どうすれば嬉しくなるのかって。
Oh my god, this man. This man. All right, well, we're done with number 5. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to answer my artist really fast. She understood the assignment. And it became beautiful, guys. I'm so beautiful right now. It's amazing. You guys, oh, I can't wait for you to see this. Okay, sorry. All right, so let's get back to it. I just really needed to answer this email, but let's get back to my boyfriend. Not email, this chat. I didn't want her to keep waiting because I've been a little bit how do you say? Not quick with my replies. With the toss of a torch adorned with flowering vines and seashells into the bonfire, and the rise of dancing flames, the 𝑭𝒂𝒂𝒍 festival officially begins. I descend from the elevated platform by the shore, give the Sumino staff to 𝑨𝒅𝒅𝒊𝒂𝒍 for safekeeping, and then remove the heavy crown from my head. Ooh, I'm Reika today. Nice. Iyo. In the end, I agreed to preside over the ritual for the sea's greatest festival. The reason is simple. Because the sea god was forgotten and hated for centuries, I'm the only one who still knows how to perform the ceremony. Of course, this ritual respected the sea god's opinion. So many of the complicated, extravagant elements were eliminated.
どうして君たちは神の喧嘩みたいな踊りを怪人が喜ぶと思っているんだい?
What, the sea god was in attendance.
その分の力でエビせんべいでも作ればいいのに。
エビせんべい. So shrimp
なかなか美味しいね。
senbei. Those are okay. I don't actually like shrimp senbei. I can't eat it. I'm allergic. It's an ancient dance that was passed down for generations. It's supposed to display the sea god's majesty. Actually, you have a point. It does look like crabs fighting. As I walk into the resting area surrounded by curtains, Rafayel examines the pile of crates filled with offerings. It's as if they formed a small mountain. Because he said the fried shrimp cakes from the city's eastern district were delicious, people rushed to replace their offerings with fried shrimp cakes. Why don't you make more special requests? You could ask for their assistance when you dive into the deep for pearls. I suspect pearls that the tomb of the sea god mentioned referred to something else, though.
エビせんべいって特別なものじゃないの? 海の中の食べ物はどれも柔らかいから、こんなに不思議な食感のものはないよ。
Ah. He breaks off a piece and puts it in his mouth. Then he tosses upward a bubble filled with water to wash his hands.
真珠を探すは確かに1日2日で終わることじゃないし、海の中の貝を片っ端から探せという意味でもない。今、君がやるべきことは。
His fingertip lifts my necklace. His eyes reveal what he's saying. Apply medicine. I loosen my collar and sit off to the side. When I think about how this wound is almost fully healed, I feel a tinge of sadness. During the ceremony, I realized for the first time that the sea wasn't completely black. The sound of waves drifts in leisure form beyond the curtains. It embraces my ears with a gentleness I never thought was possible. I also never imagined that fragments of rainbow-colored light shimmered beneath the dark-colored waves and among towering white crests.
バカなことを言わないで。傷が治った後、またそういう景色はいくらでも見られる。
All right. Raphael, you're getting better at taking care of people. You don't hurt me anymore.
こんな些細なことすら未だにできなかったら怪人としての格を疑われてしまう。でももし痛みが恋しいならまた思い出させてあげてもいいよ。
No. That won't be necessary. Stop. Oh my. Viri, who just lifted the curtain to enter, pauses. Her gaze shifts from Raphael's hand to my shoulder. Then she speaks as if she didn't see anything. Oh. Of course, you can leave it here. After Viri leaves, I pull my clothes back up and silently glare at Raphael. I bet new rumors about us will be circulating around the city tomorrow.
どんな噂?
What kind of uwasa do you think, Omae? It's hard to say. Perhaps they'll mention the sea god's bride in broad daylight doing... Wait, that's not right. The people shall speak of her doing this and that with the sea god in dark hours of the night.
あんなことやこんなことってわからないな。
わかるんでしょ? ふざけんな. The prayer flower basket floats into Raphael's hands. He lifts the red, blue, and silver ribbon. Then he fiddles with the seashells inside the basket.
この貝殻の山にはどういう意味があるの?
It's one of the traditions of the 𝑭𝒂𝒂𝒐𝒓𝒕 festival. Every household prepares flower baskets filled with seashells to exchange with others. The more beautiful the seashells, the more beautiful the blessings they represent. It's how one can convey well wishes to people. But why would anyone want to exchange seashells with me? I tuck that thought away and pretend to be interested as I take the flower basket. I think that might be our missing Castellan. Or Castel. Yeah, I don't know how to say that word. I should look it up, but I'm lazy. Having changed into lighter clothes, Raphael and I walk the central streets of the city toward the temple. The moonlight and stars cast a blue glow across the sky. They're like seawater flowing along the horizon as they rise and fall with the clouds and mist. Try these crispy fish. They're delicious too, and crunchy.
ちょっと味が薄いかな?
Is that so? Maybe the salty seawater has numbed your tongue.
何度も言っているけど、海にいるからってずっと海水を飲んでいるわけじゃないからね。
Doesn't it like just go through his gills? I drop a few coins, ignore the stall owner's somewhat bewildered gaze, and shove a bag of crispy fish into Raphael's hands. A decent number of people recognize us, but we tactfully, tactical, oh no, that's gonna be a stutter word, we'll say tactfully, ignore their gogging. When did they put up that statue over there?
少し前、職人たちが何か作っていたのを見かけた。
At the end of the path stands an exquisitely detailed, majestic statue of the sea god. He wields a trident as he stands above the white caps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your abdomen is well defined. They're putting a lot of effort into flattering you.
何か問題でもある？よく再現されていると思うけど。
It's a faithful Okay, all right. Vain little... I love him, though. It's far more accurate compared to the previous sea god statues. The older ones were extremely imposing and masculine. Their beards were longer than their hair. Oh my god. When I heard your voice for the first time, I couldn't believe you were the sea god. You sounded so young.
それも間違ってはいないよ。怪人の墓地で見たでしょ。髪より長いひげを持つ怪人もいたのさ。
And you apparently can't even grow one. I take a moment to recall the statues I saw there. You're still the most handsome one.
お礼を言っていいのかな？
He raises his hands slightly, and the seashells placed near the base of the statue shimmer with a crystalline light. It's akin to a silent response from a god. Seeing my questioning look, he smiles.
やっぱり僕にはこういう信仰は脆いものに感じられる。でも、祭りの持つ意味というものはここでも、かつてのゲイラクトでも同じように重要だ。今日だけでも人々を嬉しくさせるのはそれほど難しいことじゃない。
Why am I touching his hip? I hold his fingertips. I thought we were touching his hip. Raphael, before you sleep, you must have been a likable sea god. Even though you've lost your memories, you still long for Whale Fall City. You want to awaken all the Lemurians and bring them back to their homeland.
根拠のない推測は大抵危険の前触れだよ。
Who says they're unfounded? On a small scale, you dislike human worship, yet you still respond to their wishes. On a larger scale, you saved everyone during the lunar eclipse despite the fact they hated and insulted you. Also, wait, I don't know why it just dawned on me. Like, I knew that that skeleton in that guy's house was an actual Lemurian, like with the tail and everything. But I realized that we haven't really seen any Lemurians with the tail until now. And yeah, that's like the scale of an actual Lemurian. And that's kind of wild somehow. I don't know why that thought occurred to me, but also this man having to like look at the skeleton of his people and like just all the shit that happens, you know, with Lemurians, man. He really does. Like, I feel like he has every right to hate humans. I loved you once. Oh, wait a second. What did I say before? On a larger scale, you saved everyone during the lunar eclipse, despite the fact they hated and insulted you. And most importantly, I loved you once. It was enough to forge a covenant with you. At least that proves you're worthy of affection. You're worthy of being loved. Now it's your turn.
え?
えって何? I gave you plenty of compliments. Isn't it your turn to compliment me now?
とても澄んだ目をしていて、髪はとても柔らかい。笑うと得意げなカニみたいで、怒るとトゲトゲのウニみたいだ。
Oi. Does the last part count as a compliment?
もちろん。君が海の底で何千何万年も過ごしたらわかるよ。ほんの少しの鮮やかな色を見られることがどれだけ貴重なのか。
I open my mouth, but I'm unable to find the right words. The basket in my hand sways slightly. I lower my head and see a little girl slipping a pink seashell into my basket while taking another one. After we make eye contact, she immediately scurries back to her mother, who's the stall owner's selling crispy fish. The stall owner struggles with how she should respond. Then she gives me a forced smile.
見てごらん。ここの人たちも君のことを好きになってきているよ。
Yeah, but they're scared of you. Whether it's a belated guilt, cautious appeasement, or even more complex emotions that are impossible to articulate, I can't say. I haven't done anything to deserve their affection.
君が君だからさ。
His hand covers mine, and it moves past the tricolored ribbon on the basket so his fingers can intertwine with mine.
この世の好きを表す言葉はどれも君にぴったりだからね。
Only you think so. By the time we return to the temple, there are a few more colorful seashells in my basket. It's not a lot, however. I hang it by the windowsill, and I see Rafayel is about to approach the pool. I quickly run over to stop him. Wait, there's still something we need to do. I take out the floral liquor I've had 𝒖𝒔𝒊𝒂𝒍 I don't know why I'm not able to say this word for some reason. 𝒖𝒔𝒊𝒂𝒍, prepare and pour it into a silver chalice. We celebrated with everyone else. Now it's time for our private celebration. The sea's greatest festival is also for lovers. People collect elderflowers during the spring and use them to brew a liquor. You're supposed to give it to your beloved on this day.
じゃあこの一杯に君の春がすべて詰まっているのかい?
I bought it. I was still locked up in the tower in Spain.
大丈夫、気にしないよ。
Rafayel picks up his glass and gently clinks it with mine. The floral liquor is sweet and pure. After drinking it in one go, I refill both glasses.
今、僕たちは二人きりだ。君から怪人に、僕に何か伝えたいことはある?
Huh?
祭祀の時の君の言葉には、人々が怪人に伝えたいことがすべて込められていた。でも、君自身の言葉だけなかったよね。僕に言いたいことはないの。本当に叶えてあげるかもしれないよ。
Ooh, I wish you could fall in love with me soon. I hope you'll succeed in your revenge. Don't become the sea god. I want to say don't become the sea god. I think that I want him to have freedom instead of becoming a sea god. I want him to have the freedom that I want, you know?
理由は?
Compared to the sea god you might be in the future, I prefer Rafayel. That's kind of what I want to say. Kind of.
「じゃあ君が手伝って。この名前と記憶を深く刻み込んで永遠に忘れられなくして。
As our glasses clink and the floral liquor slowly disappears, Rafayel suddenly holds out his hand to me.
言っていたよね。社会祭は貝殻を交換して互いに祝福を贈り合うって。僕はもう君に貝殻をあげた。君からもお返しがあるはずじゃない?
Are you asking me for a thing as well? Let me find. I touch the seashell necklace around my neck. I rack my brain for what feels like ages, yet I can't think of anything that would be of equal value. I slip a pearl ring off my finger. I've worn this since I was a child. It's not the pearl that the tomb of the sea god told you to find, but I'll give you a blessing that only belongs to this ring. May all your wishes come true. When that time comes, remember to take me to Whalefall City.
君たちの風習だと指輪は愛の証として贈られるらしい。
This bitch thinks I'm proposing to him. I fucking swear.
君は僕のことを愛していると受け取っていいの?
You know what? Fuck you. Okay, yes, sure, I'm in love with you. God damn it. I contemplate his words for a moment before I lean forward and kiss the corner of his lips. What do you think?
僕はもっと深い証が欲しい。
Yeah, no. Ah! Now we're making out. No! No more. Now we're making out. We made out a lot. Okay. That night, the sound of the waves draws closer. Gentle, melodious music mixes with the laughter. As Fantasia sharks swim overhead, the vibrant colors burst before my eyes. Okay, is that like... Oh God, okay. Someone reaches out to hold my hand. My veil is lifted, and I'm led toward the light. Oh God. Is this like an elaborate way to say that I I can't say that word out loud, I'm sorry. But I feel like this is the elaborate way of saying that. Then the music and laughter transform into weeping and screams. All colors fade into a dull gray, and the hand that's tightly holding mine gradually turns cold. Okay, what happened here? Seawater engulfs everything. The cold overwhelms the world, and even the last melody played on a flute sinks into deathly silence. But that hand still doesn't let go of me. I'm so confused by that, but okay. All right, sure. Hey, I know this beach. When the sun rises, come to the beach. I'll take you somewhere special. On the last day of the Sea Greatest Festival, I wake up and find a note Rafayel left beside my pillow. Rosy daylight spreads across the horizon and paints the sky in distinctly warm colors, yet the wind carries an unusual chill. There's a smell. It's a repulsive, fishy stench. I swiftly draw my silver sword and block an attack that was aimed at my heart, yet somehow akin to sharp claws pierces my shoulder. Rafayel! It's like a coiled tentacle that's covered in thistle-like barbs. They dig deeper into my skin while I struggle. Did you, like, get Ursula's powers or something? Oh my god, this man. So that's where you went, Hawkern. Still maintaining his sanctimonious facade, he emerges from the darkness. Behind him, several grotesque, elongated shadows extend outward. Your trap was too obvious. The toxin from the barbs seep into my blood. My body becomes numb, but I doubt I'll die from it. I am not damisareta. I hate you. He loves me. Shut the fuck up. His eyes gleam with malicious intent. As my consciousness begins to fade, traces of light are gradually devoured by darkness. Oh no. Is Rafayel going to, like, save us? Please save us, Rafayel. Please. Don't leave us to die. I doubt we'll die, though. My artist. So, the pain in my shoulder wakes me. As I open my eyes, I find myself in a cage I know all too well. My hands and feet have been shackled. No, I'm back in the tower! Sensing a putrid, fishy smell, I see a massive, grotesque shadow on the wall. It's accompanied by the sound of something vicious being torn and peeled apart. I suddenly recall the spell he cast on me, the one he used to control me. It's from Ursula! What do you mean, save Lumeria? What do you mean by that? Okay, Shiny. The shadow on the wall suddenly contracts. A moment passes, and it slowly returns to a humanoid form. With so many sea monsters parasitizing your body, aren't you afraid they'll eventually devour you? You'll be turned into a real monster. You can't do anything to help Romirro, though. You're just... I'm so confused right now. He wants to take over Rafayel's body. Wait, this is Hawkern, but not really Hawkern. Okay, I get it now. Huh. Interesting. Noticing the countless festering cracks and deformed joints on his hands, I feel nothing but shock and pity. Recalling his talk of Lumeria and the implications of his recent words, a theory forms in my mind. Are you a Lemurian? But you were born and raised in Romirro. Lemuria was destroyed tens of thousands of years. Oh? Oh? He yanks the chains and I'm forced to look into his eyes that are filled with ominous darkness. I haven't even taken my pills yet. My goodness, why am I tired? He seems to have lost his mind with his obsessive delusions and hatred for Rafayel. However, his words aren't complete nonsense. Test him. Do you want to return to Lemuria? I'm so confused. I'm not passionately enamored with Romirro. Despite my feelings, I pretend to nod and agree with him. I understand, but this doesn't have anything to do with me. Why would you kidnap me to save Lemuria? Do you not remember anything? He said. A tentacle tosses something at my feet. It's a small, fractured stone tablet. However, I recognize it instantly. The tomb of the sea god? It's very similar to the one in the temple. The patterns and texts are almost identical. It's as if it was broken off from that larger stone tablet. Oh my god, what does it say? Sorry, I just hit it because I was like impatient. The blood from my shoulder drips onto the stone tablet, and the blurred text emits a faint golden glow. Find a true love. When blessed with a true love's kiss, claim her heart by your own hand. A heart pure, flawless, and filled with love. Best offering can give to Lemurians. Right! Now I remember. Right, our heart was the one that he was supposed to take, but he didn't actually do it. And that's why Lemuria fell in the end. Because he never takes our heart, but instead gives us his. The prophecy from the tomb of the sea god that I read, it was incomplete. Hawkern gives me a mocking gaze that's filled to the brim with contempt. I don't believe you. Even if he wants to kill me, I need him to say it. Ganko. I forgot about that word. もう、そうだよね。そうだよ。愛してるよ。言わないけど。まずくないよ。He laughs with malicious delight. いずれ奴が数千万年前の出来事をすべて思い出せば、お前を骨まで砕いて灰にしたくなるだろう。Is he referring to what happened before Raphael fell asleep? Oh, does he know what happened before Raphael went to sleep? Tell me. I would like to know. Hawkern pulls out a bottle covered in verdigris and unscrews the stopper. An eerie vapor drifts out. Ooh, I'm excited. Yes, please. Yes! Yes! Yes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm here for this. Yes, please. I hold my breath. No! Yes? But the eerie vapor seeps into my skin in an instant, invading every fiber of me. Oh, yes, please. Show me everything. Tell me everything. Within moments, dormant memories awaken like magma breaking through frozen earth. It burns every blood vessel and nerve in me. It hurts. Searing pain tears through my body. My mind is plunged into chaos, yet something gradually comes into focus. I know these words. Raphael. The massive circular chamber is as dim as twilight. The ground trembles as fractured stones cascade down from the domed ceiling. This is... My body is suddenly pinned down. Hey, I know you. A sharp dagger is pressed against my chest, its tip drawing drops of blood. Raphael? No, that's not right. The Raphael before me is brighter, a more radiant young man. Yet the dark blue flames that burn in his eyes and his expression are unnaturally detached. In his hand, he tightly grips the sharp dagger. It's poised, ready to pierce my heart. I can't make a sound. I grab the handle of the dagger and use all of my strength to fight against death itself. The trembling tip of the dagger freezes. That's my baby. But the detached hostility returns to his eyes as blue and golden light radiates from his body. Wait! He was being forced to try and kill me? Did he actually end up doing it?
信者ならばその心臓を捧げよ。リモリアの契約は力であり、怪人には弱点も縛られるものもあってはならない。
My baby. My struggle is futile. The blade sinks deeper into my chest. Blood falls as the pain spreads. Oh my god. He actually did kill us. There's a loud crash, and the restraint on my body loosens. Raphael leans against a wall that's far away from me. Pain has contorted his face. Inside the stone niche burns a gentle yet feeble flame. It's so weak that a breeze could extinguish it. Right, I remember now. Like, there's this flame, and if we take the heart, we can, like, make the flame go again. Those dark blue and golden lights still surround him. However, the blue flames in his eyes have been extinguished, or rather, suppressed. Oh, does the flame itself have its own, like, I guess, consciousness?
君はここにいてはダメだ。リモリアの火種を燃やすには信者の心が必要だなんて、そんなの間違っている。このままではきっと僕はいつか自分を抑えきれなくなる。君はこの炎を永遠に燃やし続けられる方法を見つけるんだ。
The flame from the niche gently floats to Raphael's fingertips. Then it transforms into countless delicate threads of light that flow towards my chest. Shocked, I try to break free, yet I find myself bound by these threads. A strange, warm power flows into my heart.
すべての海流が集まる果てに火種の芯があると言われている。それを見つければリモリアは永遠に光を得て永遠に存続し続けることができるらしい。
Water currents embrace me and carry me out of the temple. From a distance, Raphael gives me a gentle smile.
君がそれを持って戻ってくる日まで僕は𝒌楽島を君の知っている姿のままにしておくよ。
Oh my god.
これは僕から君への約束だ。
Did we ever do it?
そしてリモリアの永遠の契約でもある。
Despair and blood pervade the seawater as thunderous ruination buries all cries and screams. I desperately try to push away the darkness before my eyes, but it feels like my body is trapped in quicksand. The more I struggle, the more I suffocate.
あの人間はお前を騙し、リモリアを騙したのだ。
火種は人間に奪われた。リモリアは滅びるわ。
なぜ怪人は僕たちを騙したんだ。なぜリモリアを守らなかった。
怪人はもう変わってしまわれた。
The seawater drowns their despair, and yet I can't defend Raphael. Well, Raphael was also kind of like kept in a little like temple, right? Wasn't he? It isn't Raphael's fault. It's because I didn't fulfill my promise to Raphael. There was no wick that existed in the place where all oceans converge, or at the end of the sea. Lemuria could never exist forever. Lemuria was a civilization that should have never existed. Destruction was its predetermined fate. Oh, okay. The last god of the sea perishes along with Lemuria. They dissolve into the ocean. It's not a slumber, it's oblivion. he will disappear from this world. I will never be able to find him, see him, hear the songs he plays for me on the flute, or see his smile. My heart silently cries out, and it awakens the unwavering determination of my former self. I won't let Rafayel die. I will save him. Yes, I will. And the price must be paid. It doesn't matter. Am I going to try and die for him? Oh my god. Dude, not the time. Go away. Please be banned. Thank you, Shiny. This is not the time for that shit. In the violently trembling deep sea, the Sombrero staff I wield ignites. The cold flames illuminate the gaze that's a breath away from mine. Shock, sorrow, anger. I can't exactly make out the emotions in his eyes. I only see the mark of a bond on his collarbone. It's like a stream of blinding, bright, burning blood. Countless threads of light transform into runes. I raise the staff and let a phantom pierce his body. I hear my own heart as I speak. Every single word is a part of a merciless command. With the power of Lemuria's vow, Rafayel, you shall be forever imprisoned here. Until Lemuria welcomes the opportunity for rebirth. Of course I was the one to imprison him. I put him there because I didn't want him to die. Okay, alright. Until the world reaches that moment where you can be awakened. His divine gaze, once clearer than seawater, transforms into a black tide. It freezes when he looks at me.
君は本当に僕を裏切ったのか?
Oh baby, that's not it. Once the seal is complete, he's plunged into the depths of those abyssal waters. I hear a deafening sound as if the entire ocean was being split apart. Boundless black waves surge in from all directions. Okay, wait, I want to reread this real fast. I'm so happy we finally get to know what happened, like, after he came back from, like, everything. Like, it just, like, the previous myth, like, just kind of faded to black, and we never really got to know what happened. And this is, like, a continuation of that, and that, like, makes me so happy right now. Like, my heart is like, oh, this is so good. Why is, like, Rafayel's shit so fucking sad, but also, like, damn, like, so deep. So good. This is why he's my favorite. His dissipating figure becomes rain that falls upward. Damn. I will cut out your heart with a dagger. Honed, my darling. A dagger honed, my darling. And in love's name, your heart will become my faith. Your heart will be washed clean, shine like a pearl. I will care for your heart till we meet again and you reclaim it for yourself. I hate myself. I hate everything. Oh my god. Okay, I get it now. Fuck. Fuck, why you gotta be like this? God, why you gotta be like this? I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry for a second here. Why life gotta be this bad? Anyways, the last wisp of smoke dissipates, and the bottle clatters to the ground. Oh no. Wait, I wanted to read it, sorry. The tide of memories recedes as my consciousness returns to the cold, gloomy tower. You're the one that's responsible for Lemuria's destruction.
リモリアを滅ぼした。
Do we, I hope we explain to him what happened. So he doesn't think that we betrayed him for nothing. My mind is still reeling from the impact of those memories. As I lift my head, my gaze focuses on the former Castellan. Then it shifts to the silent figure standing in the shadows. Rafayel! I don't know when he arrived. However, his cold gaze has told me everything. He saw my memories as well. But I did it for you! Hawkern continues his endless monologue, but I can only hear the chaotic noise. I stare blankly at the figure before me. Our gazes lock and we freeze under the moonlight. My thoughts also seem to be frozen in place.
まずは彼を始末して。
A faint whisper that only I can hear reaches my ears. I give a slight nod in response.
奴は容赦なくお前を殺す。お前の心臓をえぐり出し、跡形もなく葬り去る。
He loves me. Shut the fuck up.
死にたくなければ、殺される前にお前が怪人を殺すの。お前の体に刻まれた契約こそ、最も鋭い刃だ。お前は奴、死さえ命じることができるのだから。
My god, the pearl is his heart. Okay, oh my god, I hate my life. Okay. I'm good. I'm just experiencing a lot of emotions right now. Yes, I remember. I was the one who sealed Rafayel. I tried to speak as calmly as possible. But I'm also responsible for Lemuria's downfall. Why is Rafayel your only target for revenge? Don't you hate me too?
恨まないはずがない。だが、怪人を殺すのなら、お前の罪は不問にしてやる。
Remove my shackles then. Can I do anything if I'm like this? I lift my chin slightly. You better hurry. He's already here. A tall, slender figure appears under the moonlight. Rafayel raises his hand and summons the Tidebreaker's trident.
ちょうどいいところに現れた。
The chains that bind me snap. I rub my sore wrists before materializing a silver sword. I take 2 steps forward. In the suffocating silence, Rafayel is the first to speak.
君だったのか。
そうだよ. You let Hawkern escape on purpose. He was used as bait so you could find out who sealed you away. And that person is me.
そうだ。
そうだよ。
リモリア人の最大の弱点はあの契約だ。でも怪人に弱点を持つことは許されない。彼は契約を結んだ人間を自らの手で葬らなければならない。そうすればもう誰も彼を縛ることはできなくなる。彼こそが最強の神になれる。
But you'd never do that.
リモリアのため、そして僕のために。
そして not or.
君を消さなければならないんだ。
消さ. I mean, kiru, yes, but 消さ is erase you. He speaks these cold words. Although I know it's just an act, I can't help but think. Perhaps these words also contain his true feelings. We don't need to say anything else to each other. I raise my silver sword as lightning flashes at the tip of the Tidebreaker trident. Blue, fiery power surges around Raphael's body.
さようなら、怪人の花嫁。
No! When the tip of my sword clashes with the Tidebreaker trident, our weapons are diverted to the side. Yay! I knew it. We would never kill each other. We love each other. As light fades, Hawkern's eyes are filled with terror, yet he cannot move. His body shatters amidst flying sparks. A putrid stench fills the air as vicious fluid seeps between the bricks and spreads across the floor.
醜い野心でリモリアの栄光を汚すな。自分すら見失った者にゲーラクトを救えるはずがない。
Hawkern's eyes bulge with fury as guttural sounds escape his throat. Then he crumbles and turns to ash. Raphael withdraws his trident and brushes away the dark embers from his body.
手を出して。
A small flame dances from his fingertips and travels up my forearm. The fluid and bloody marks left by the shackles disappear.
僕を怖がっているね。
Never.
どうしたの？本当に君を殺すと思った？
You have every right to, though. I'm the one who had sealed you away, and I'm also the key that will allow you to reclaim your power. You have every reason to kill me.
僕が求めたら、君は黙って心を差し出すの？
Yes.
僕は君の本心が知りたい。
Of course. Of course. Yes. 100%. This heart always belonged to you, and I promised it to you before. So yes, I'm willing to return it to you.
それなら、どうして泣いているんだい？
Oh my god, I'm actually like in real life, I'm not actually crying, but I feel very, very sad. So it is also, yes, I'm crying. I just didn't realize it until he said it. Oh my god, I want to cry now though. Being willing doesn't mean I'm not afraid of death, and I owe you an apology. I understand it can't erase a fraction of your suffering. His fingertip is cold as he presses it against the spot where my beating heart is. Our noses almost touch. We're so close that one breath would close the distance between our lips.
僕が欲しいのは、魂の奥深くで僕を愛してくれる心だ。君はこれがそうだと思う。
そうだよ. I give you a lot of money. I'm 100% sure it's that. Even if it was, this heart now bears an invisible fissure that can never be fully mended.
もう答えは出ているんだろう。少なくとも今、君の心は僕に必要ない。
Okay, that was kind of a okay, I'm gonna just translate this real fast.
もう答えは出ているんだろう。
The answer has come out. Yeah, clear, I guess. Has already come out. As of now, the heart that you have, as of right now, the heart that you have is... I have no need for it. Yeah, okay, about the same. I was just like, wait a second, it sounded weird. Maybe it's because of the way it's written in English. It just sounded really weird. Mm. All right. I murmur in agreement, yet neither of us make a move to leave. The moonlight casts shadows on the window's bars. It resembles a wall of thorns that gradually spreads between us. No, my baby. Oh, we hurt him. We hurt him. I love you. I swear I love you. I love you so much. I love you, like, more than you love me. Like, 100% I love you more than you love me. Like, I feel like our Raphael remembers fragments. I don't think he remembers everything, but he remembers enough that he tries to, like, find more and more answers. And And of course, the rest of the Lemurians help him. I think that's where he is right now. I think his memory isn't quite everything. I don't think it is, but you know, maybe it might be, maybe it might not. But I think as of right now, I don't think it's everything. Like, I don't think he remembers everything. But we'll see. There's still a lot more. There's still 2 more chapters for us to get through, so. Will I get through it in the next hour? We'll see. The path from the tower to the temple isn't long. However, it feels as if we've been walking for an eternity. After that day, we continue as if nothing had changed, yet everything feels different. We no longer watch the faint light on the horizon in the morning, nor do we light all the candles in the temple on cold nights. The images from that vision are like an inescapable thorn. It has pierced me and Rafayel. The dusk falls when Rafayel tells me he will temporarily leave Romirro to search for the pearl in the deep. It's mentioned in the tomb of the sea god. We part ways on the beach. He dives into the sea, his tail catching the sunset's light in all of its beautiful iridescence. The waves and ripples will never settle. Likewise, I will never see him again. What do you mean I'll never see him again? On the last night of summer, an unprecedented storm falls upon Romirro without any warning. The water has risen past an average person's waist. With the rain, they rapidly engulf every building, shop, and slope. I watch from the top of the temple. Beyond the rain lies a hazy black ring surrounding everything. The seawater surges and churns. I only gave out the order to reinforce the embankments and clear the waterways. Unfortunately, when faced with this kind of storm, it's futile. Another building collapses. The rising waters carry the rubble and people's screams in all directions. Someone bobs up and down in the current. The black water carries them towards me. I recognize her. She's one of the ladies-in-waitings that serve me in the temple. Countless images flash through my mind. They overlap and intertwine. The faces of people below the tower, those looks of disgust or apathy when I was forced to perform the waiver ritual. The smiles of people who sent me invitations and exchanged seashells with me during the sea's greatest festival. What if we chose not to save her? Like, was that something I could do? The nearest shelter is to the north. Go. Before she thanks me, I harshly interrupt her. The lady-in-waiting steadies her weakened body. Her eyes, once soaked in despair, flickers briefly with hope before it dims. Carrying debris, the roaring flood crashes against the temple. The buildings trembles, yet it still remains steadfast. When I was 15, I oversaw its renovation with the intention of making the symbol of faith as solid as the heavens. It was designed to stand tall for centuries. Tell everyone to take shelter in the sea god's temple. The people who escaped the storm are put into small groups in the main hall. They anxiously watch as I stand next to the statue of the sea god. I look outside. The rainfall wraps around Romirro like a sheet of rough gauze. It covers everything in deathly white as far as I can see. Turning back, I instruct 𝑺𝒖𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕 to distribute all the food supplies in the temple. When the storm eases, lead them to Mount Onyuna. It's tall enough. The water will not reach you there. After I give out my simple orders, I ignore the anxious gazes and hushed discussions around me as I turn to leave.
殿下
Yes?
このまま雨が止まずエンティナ山まで飲まれてしまったら私たちはどうしたらいいのでしょう。もし3度目の月食の夜が来てしまったら。
All sounds seemingly vanish. Only rainfall remains. Gazes pour in from all directions like water. Ooh, nice. Ah, sorry, I just got like an email. Everyone stares at me as they wait for an answer about their future. That day will never come. The third night hasn't arrived yet, and the rain will stop. Many people turn their heads to look outside. They're searching for the bright moon that hangs in the sky. The tense unease in the temple has disappeared to some extent. As for how long this rain will last, that remains to be seen. Perhaps what they need isn't a direct answer, but words that can serve as a pillar of support. Suppressing the many uncertainties in my heart, I look at the misty blackness beyond the rain. My promise with Rafayel isn't invalid anymore, huh? If only this heart truly fell in love with him, then he'd prevent the sea from swallowing Romirro and allow me to live. No, he wouldn't. Didn't he want our heart? But we don't have, like, complete devotion to him? I hope the sea he's in has pleasant skies. My heart aches again as I grasp the necklace he gave me. But... Girl, you're so in love already. Shut the fuck up.
魂の奥深くで僕を愛してくれる心だ。
Is like me right now absolutely, utterly, purely devoted to him? I don't know, maybe. I don't think that's what he wants from me anymore, though.
これがそうだと思う。
He keeps on asking for it, but I feel like that's more of a repeated line sometimes. I love this man, though. I still can't give a definitive answer to the question Rafayel asked me that night. However, no matter what happens, I can't let Romirro sink. I must survive until the day I see Rafayel again. Didn't I just say we never saw him again? Oh my god, everything's dead. Several days later, the torrential rain finally stops while everyone sleeps. The howling winds subside to some extent. Wading through the accumulated muddy water, the ladies in waiting carry out my orders. They evacuate everyone from the city. I press my faintly aching temples, and I am unable to dismiss the ominous premonition lingering in my heart for some reason. Oh no. Huh? I look up. The moon has vanished without a trace. Moonlight drowns in murky gloom. Within the blink of an eye, black clouds swallow the last trace of light from heaven and earth. After being momentarily stunned, I finally realize that there are no black clouds in the sky. A massive wave is rising from the sea. Oh my god. 𝑵𝒣, take everyone back to the temple. But these feeble struggles are no match for the approaching catastrophe. The wave swiftly unfurls its deadly embrace over Romirro. A loud sound explodes across the sky. For a moment, everything is as bright as day. Golden lightning cleaves through the massive wave. The waters flow back and reveal a familiar silhouette. Baby, you came for me! Of course you did. Of course you did, because you're my love. You're my baby, my sweetie, my honey, my love. The seashell necklace around my neck begins to shake violently. Rafayel? the massive wave collapse, and large water splashes touch land. Raphael raises his Tidebreaker trident, and the scales on his tail reflect a piercing, cold light. The trident is swung down with great force. Heavy storm clouds are transformed into scorching, powerful winds that sweep across all of Romirro. Wherever the trident points, flames more brilliant than the blazing sun ignite across the water surface. To control the currents and tides, without a doubt, this is Raphael's power. Did he find his pearl in the deep? Don't flex on me. Like mountains, the towering waves are stacked on top of one another. They spiral upward under the force of wind and fire to form columns of water that pierce the sea like spears. The violent ocean is suppressed by the sea god's ferocious power. Fire clashes against the seawater that had rushed into Romirro, and the sea is forced to retreat. I run towards Rafayel by stepping on the scattered, floating debris that once made up a seawall. Only one thought races in my mind. Faster. I need to go faster. Ahead of me, Raphael stands amidst unquenchable flames. His long hair is disheveled? Is that how you say that word? I can't remember. By the wind. Raphael! Water and fire illuminate Raphael's eyes as he looks at me. A divine power surges in his gaze. It's as fierce as the turbulent currents surrounding him. Not even a trace of my image is reflected in his eyes. Ah, that's my baby. Ah, God. Deep voice time. That's how it works, hon. I swing my sword to create a gust. It cleaves the flames, and I leap through the opening to reach Raphael. Ignoring his trident that's positioned as a barrier before me, I grab his rigid arm and forcefully intertwine our fingers. This is exactly where I should be. But I'm the one who has a bond with the sea god. I won't die that easily. As soon as we resonate, a scorching heat that feels like it could burn everything spreads from Raphael's palm to my body. Divine power surges. At the same time, something else flows into my heart. In my daze, I realize it's everything Raphael has never put into words. In the dark depths of the ocean, the sea's ritualist hymn drifts down earthreally from the surface. It awakens his anticipation that has been suppressed for eons. During one of Romirro's short summers, the indifferent sea god's heart experienced pure contentment and joy for the first time. After he left the temple with the excuse of searching for pearls, the waves undulated like his fluctuating thoughts. All the time we spent together, my feelings for him were never unrequited. He was in love with me the entire time. Raphael supports my waist as he hugs me from behind. His embrace is scorching hot. There's my Raphael. I know now the difference between like sea god Raphael and regular Raphael. I love this. I love like that he changes his voice for that. That is amazing. I love that. Love that for you, baby. Divine power collides with my nerves. My blood boils as my eyes become the same color as Raphael's. power representing heaven and earth advances from between our fingers. The last wave that threatens Romirro is intercepted by fierce flames. Suddenly, the waves freeze just as they're about to surge forward with a howl. A beam of sunlight breaks through the thick clouds and shines upon me and Rafayel. Immediately, the waves fall as if weightless. They shed their ferocity and gently push toward the shore. My heart beats like a drum, but it's quickly drowned out by the jubilant, distant cheers of relief from those who narrowly escaped disaster.
潮が引いたのに手を離さないの?
I turn my head. The burning divine power in Raphael's eyes slowly fades, and they return to what I'm familiar with. Tightly hold his hand. I'm holding his hand. I'm not gonna let go. Fuck that shit. I tighten my grip on his hand. What will you do if I don't let go? A long time passes. Then he smiles faintly.
このままずっとつないでいよう.
Keeping that. このままで.
このままずっとつないでいよう. このままずっとつないでいよう.
いいよ。いいよ。つないで.
どちらも先に手を離してはダメだ.
Oh, sorry, I need to keep that too.
どちらも先に手を離してはダメだ.
いいな、それ. God, we're at the last chapter. Oh my god. Okay, let me take a small break because if I don't, like, I'll need a little bit of a breather after that. Houses that were once submerged reappear. The ships once swept away are pushed back to shore by waves. People emerge from the temple where they sought refuge. They slowly begin to rebuild their home. After finding some medicine in the temple, I return to the shore by the port. Rafayel is leaning against some rocks. His eyes are closed, and the dim daylight covers his body. His complexion looks paler than it actually is. He's asleep. Oh, why is he all injured? What happened? I dip my finger into the ointment made from the gold feather algae. Then I gently apply it to the wounds on his arm. Although he appeared all right at first glance, I soon noticed several barely perceptible wounds on his body.
もうちょっと優しくして。すごく痛い。
うるせえわ。You called me fragile, but a sea god's body isn't that sturdy. Despite saying these words, my movements become slower. I treat his wounds with utmost care. Weren't you searching for pearls in the deep? Why did you return?
僕が戻ってこないと思っていたの?
I thought you'd be upset for a longer period of time.
僕は怒っていない。でも、気にしていないと言ったら嘘になる。
Fuck you.
愛し合って互いの絆が深まるほど、リモリアの契約の力は強くなる。
No, don't say that.
あの時の僕たちの契約は、君が僕を何千何万年も封印できるくらい強かった。それだけの愛があれば、大抵のことには説明がつく。
You're jumping to conclusions. You haven't made peace with it. Ooh, I want to know about this one.
当然だ。
He suddenly lowers his head and bites my knuckle. However, I don't dare pull away my hand.
一日でも一月でも一年でもない。僕はその何千倍。
It wasn't millions of millions. Oh my god, this dramatic little fish, I swear.
そう簡単に許せるわけがないだろう。
許せは Of course, you need to avenge yourself by never leaving my side again. After I finish applying the medicine, he stretches his body and brushes away the sand. I don't know why it went away.
僕がいない間、君がたくさんの人間を守ったと聞いた。
While I was gone, I heard that you protected many humans. Yes, at the end of the day, I can't bear to see so many pointless deaths. I still don't like Romirro, but I can't bring myself to watch it perish.
君は何も間違っていない。自分の故郷が滅んでいくのを見ることは、心をえぐられるほどの痛みだ。
And you would know that.
死なんかよりも
And you would know that.
よっぽど苦しい。
And you would know that. Because that's what we did to you. We let you watch them all die. And then locked you up for tens of thousands of years just to
君
save
は
you.
自らそんな痛みを背負うことなく、よくやったよ。
You forced yourself to... Oh my god. What have we done to this man? Guys! Guys! Okay. We did this to save him, but we also, like, put him through so much fucking, like trauma. Like, would you really do this to the person you love? Damn, guys. How can I be so cruel? Why am I so mean to the person I'm supposed to love?
でも、たくさんの人間を神殿に入れて、僕の寝室をめちゃくちゃにしたのはやりすぎじゃない？
Did they throw shit into your little, like, pool? He's basically a mod. It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna deny that. What are you? No, of course. It's like he's a mod. Yes, he's my mod. He's the ultimate mod. If he was a real person, he would be my mod. If he was a person, yes. It's not that bad. At least your pool will be cleaned. Or pool is cleaned. I already ordered a few people to clean it. I promise your bedchamber will be spotless.
そうか。
He pushes himself up, but he pauses as he's about to stand. What is it?
なんでもない。
Hey, what's that? What's that? Surging waves wash over the reef. As water recedes, his tail transforms into a pair of legs.
神殿に戻ろう。自分の目で確かめたい。
I nod a second later. Then I notice a small crack in the necklace's seashell. Wait, don't just stop there. What does that mean? After that day, Romirro gradually returns to its former state. There are no more sudden high tides and no more unexpected storms. The text in the tomb of the sea god remains the same. The nightmare of Romirro being submerged seems to vanish into thin air along with overcast sky. The prophecy didn't come to fruition. Romirro won't sink. The sea god and his bride protected us. We must express our gratitude and worship them forever. The people are immersed in the joy of surviving a catastrophe. They renovate the temple so that it's more magnificent and elaborate, erect taller statues, and supply Rafayel and me an endless stream of gifts. But has the dust truly settled?
すごく大きな魚。
殿下、
Hi, missions. What in the tears is this? It's my boyfriend. We're going to kill ourselves soon, so stay tuned. No, really, we actually are. You don't have to go over there and say hello, Shiny. You can it literally tells him hello for you. That's what I have a bot for. Passing through the crowd of onlookers, 𝒖𝒑𝒂𝒍 hurriedly approaches. She bows before me. Is this another gacha? Yeah, it is. It goes both ways. No, it's both ways. Not shiny, not knowing. I put it both ways. Yes, Shiny's a good person and makes sure that you're included. Missions. On the shore lies a dead, enormous silverfish. It's almost as long as several adult men if they were lying down and lined up in a row.
今朝海へ出ようとしていた漁師が見つけたそうです。座礁してしまったのか、死後に岸へ流れ着いたのかはわかりません。
こんな大きい魚、神様がラキョウトにくれた吉兆じゃないか。これから大漁が続くっていうお示しかもしれない。
I approached the creature to get a closer look. The unease that has been lingering in my heart grows heavier. If I'm not mistaken, this is the calamitous Pisces that's mentioned in the ancient texts. It's a harbinger of misfortune, an omen of disaster. The dark clouds that appeared during the lunar eclipse haven't fully dissipated, and now the calamitous Pisces has appeared. Romirro can still sink below the waves. For now, I can only act as if nothing is wrong. Worry not. Find a suitable place to bury it and clean up this area.
はい。殿下、今回ラキョウトが無事だったのはあなた様と怪人様のおかげです。
Konkai this time. Didn't write that.
盛大に祝宴を開き、お二人へ感謝を伝えたいと皆が申しておるのですが。
I understand. We'll discuss it when the time comes. I walk towards the temple, and I tighten my grip around the seashell necklace. The crack has deepened these past few days. The seashell has begun to fracture in other places as well. Wait, isn't that like a piece of Raphael's heart that he gave to us? I don't want to guess what this means. I just need to see Raphael quickly. Maybe then I can dispel some of the unease in my heart. Raphael, I need to ask you something. Raphael? Stopping the storm that night consumed too much of Raphael's power. He's been staying in the temple to rest. Yet right now, I sense something is off. I don't hear the sound of flowing water by the pond. When I left, he was still dozing by the water's edge. I rushed to the pool only to find that the springs have dried up. The water resembles an inky black void. Where's my baby? Sorry. I'm getting worked up. Where's my baby? Give him to me. Worried that something has happened to him, I dive into the water. Baby? The black water is unbearably cold. I grit my teeth. Ah, yeah, it went away. Oh, baby! What are you doing in here? Raphael! Mustering all the strength I can, I grab him. However, I'm not strong enough to pull him up. This won't work. I need to wake him up. Slap him! Sorry. I love how the first thing I want to do is like violence. I steady my breathing while I press my hand against his chest. I try to resonate so I can awaken some of his power. Yet time passes. There's still no response. Wait, is this love and deep? Yes, submissions. Obviously, like, look at my baby. He's so hot. His power is like the dried up spring. With most of it gone, I cannot respond to my resonance. It cannot respond to my resonance or voice. Oh no. Why is he like this? After the initial shock, I'm momentarily at loss. Then, I notice the churning currents rushing into the deep. A bold idea appears before me. There's a location that's closely connected to the sea god. I hold the unconscious Rafayel tightly against me and swim in the direction of the current. Wife overheard you say Rafayel, and she said she's playing last. Missions. I don't know what this game is. and then wife's like, it's Love in Deep Space. My baby. Nuna knows. Fortunately, my guess is correct. The pole's current is connected to the sea itself, which allowed me to successfully get Rafayel out of the temple. I prop Rafayel against the reef. Recalling how he summoned the Fantasia shark, I made the same gesture he did and bring my hands to my lips. I whistle. After many failed attempts, I finally succeed. A skeletal Fantasia shark appears in the distance at the far end of the sea. It swims to my side and uses its rigid, bony snout to give a friendly nudge to my hand. She knew instantly. Of course she did. I would know it if somebody were talking about it, to be honest. Like, as soon as I hear, I'm like, oh yeah, I know. Can you take Rafayel and me to the sea god's tomb again? It doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying, so I repeat myself several times. Finally, it extends a fin bone and gestures for Rafayel and me to climb up onto its back. Thank you. After I steady Rafayel on its back, the Fantasia shark turns around and transports us to the ocean's depths. I think, didn't Nuna like Silas? I think Silas is probably her favorite. Unexpectedly, we arrive at the sea god's tomb with ease. Maybe it's because Rafayel has already passed the trial. Even the guardian statue poses no challenge. After I explain the reason for our visit, they allow us to pass through the stone gates. Your quintessence, I'm here to make a request. I need your help. The statue of the sea god with a long beard lethargically lowers his weapon. He slowly turns his head to look at the unconscious Rafayel. No! Bring him back! He did it because we were in danger. Of course he did, because he's my baby. Oh, I like that sea god. Damn, he had a nice voice. Several more sea god statues move out from their stone niches. They soon join the discussion. Is there any way to save him? He can't fade away like this. Is it by giving me... I'm his true love. Well, I have it. It's right here. I'll give it to him. A heart that loves him unconditionally. I recall the hidden prophecy from the tomb of the sea god. A heart that's filled with love is the best offering for a Lemurian. Will my heart be enough? The sea gods speak in hushed tones. Then the statue of a sea god with a long beard extends his hand towards me.
試してみたいか。
I'm not really him, her, so sure, go for it.
では少し我慢してもらうぞ。
The ancient sea god clenches his fist, and a sharp pain shoots through my heart. As he guides the process, several threads of gentle light are drawn out. Strand by strand, they float into Raphael's chest. Enduring the lingering pain, I place my hand over him and try to resonate again. There's a response.
そなたの心は確かに純真で彼を深く愛しているよ。
I'm gonna die for him.
だがその心を捧げればそなたの命は泡のように消えるだろう。
I am literally the Little Mermaid. What the fuck?
どうするかはそなたが決めよ。
He's not gonna like this.
怪人の墓地。僕はどうしてここに？
You've been unconscious for a long time. These sea gods woke you up. I quickly speak before the sea gods can say anything. Then I bow respectfully to them. Ooh, we don't want him to know. He can't know, because if he knows, then he's going to be like, no, this can't happen. Because you know how Raphael is. The sea god with a long beard gives me a profound, knowing look before slowly turning towards Raphael.
リモリア最後の怪人よ。そなたが真の救済を得られるよう願っている。
ありがとうございます。
The sea god's statues slowly retreat into their niches. Raphael turns around and I meet his intense gaze. He knows what's happening. He's not stupid.
何か隠しているでしょ。
You're the one who's been hiding things from me. Yeah. Turn it around on him. Turn it around on him. You've been expending too much of your power. Your body can't sustain itself anymore. Yeah, yeah.
あまり見くびらないでほしいな。怪人の書の予言に逆らったことで確かに大きく消耗はしたよ。でも100年もあれば回復できる。
I'll be dead by then, hun. The prophecy hasn't changed, though. Romirro will still be submerged, yes? Seeing Raphael's expression, my heart sinks. I was correct.
そうだ。でも変えられないわけじゃない。
We're always trying to change destiny, me and him. Like, we're trying to change fate. But every time we do it, I'm not sure if we're succeeding at all.
少なくとも3度の月食の夜の果てが過ぎた今もまだラ京都は海に沈んでいないんだ。これは天気だ。もうそんな難しい顔をするのはやめて、未来のことは未来に委ねればいい。今は
Let the future take care of the future. Stop making a... I don't know how to translate that part, sorry. He takes my hand and summons water currents to carry us upward.
夜が明ける。帰りに朝焼けが見られるかもしれない。
朝焼け. After returning from the sea god's tomb, Raphael seems to have returned to his normal self. The water in the pool has become clear again. He also doesn't spend the entire day inside the temple. Instead, he enthusiastically takes me along to explore Romirro's streets, alleys, and the wilderness. Just a tiny fragment of this heart's power is enough to revitalize him. If he receives an entire heart, perhaps I'm still selfish. Faced with such a choice, I still cannot let go of my desire to live. But time is cruel and doesn't give me the opportunity to hesitate. After a night of rain, dark clouds once again spread across the sky above Romirro. The time Rafayel spends sleeping in the water increases with each passing day. And my necklace's seashell has developed a deeper, longer crack. When is our makeout session gonna happen? Like, come on, get with it. Rafayel, the sky is cleared. Should we go to the foot of the Mount Onyuna? The rest of my words are stuck in my throat. A large section of Raphael's tail that's immersed in the water has turned a dull gray white. Oh no.
誤解しないで。人間の髪にだっていろんな色があるんだ。僕の尾だって色を変えたっていいでしょ。それでエンティナさんがどうしたの？
Entina? I was just wondering if you'd like to go out for a walk. He pauses. His tail sways gently beneath the water's surface.
今日はやめておくよ。
Let's not do that for today. You can't turn your tail into a pair of legs anymore?
君の想像力はどんどん豊かになっていくね。
He parts the ripples on the water's surface. Under the undulating waves, his tail transforms into legs.
せっかくの昼寝から起こされた上にそんな疑いまでかけられるなんて。
I know that voice though. I know Raphael's voice when it gets like that. That's the thing about Rafayel, and I guess maybe his voice actor. Like, there's like 3 different voices. There's his 𝒖𝒂 voice, there's his like, I'm teasing ha 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 voice, and then he gets this gentle voice that he does whenever there's like sadness, and also probably something he's trying to keep from us, like Rafayel. Oh, God. Fucking... He adjusts his position to rest his head on my lap. He closes his eyes.
お詫びとしていい夢を見させてもらわないとね。
All right, all right. I gently stroke the top of his head and lean down to kiss him. The seashell around my neck dangles. It sways in front of Raphael's peacefully sleeping expression. The cracks on its surface are glaring. I grasp the seashell and gently try to wipe away those marks. I pretend not to see the scales on his legs. I pretend Rafayel isn't showing any signs of something being off. I pretend that everything on this land will remain as peaceful as it is today. Yep, time to die, guys. Time to take my own heart out and give it to this man. Several days later. Bouquets, lanterns, music. The plaza in the port is immersed in the sounds of celebration. It's like a grand farewell ceremony to disaster. Rafayel stands far away from the humans. He watches the figure who's in the center of the crowd. She seems somewhat uncomfortable with that amount of enthusiasm. Slowly, however, the corners of her mouth curl. A slight smile appears on her face. He recalls those long stretches of time at the bottom of the silent ocean. The only sound he heard was the faint rattling of chains. With his eyes closed, he would construct an illusionary world in his mind. He would imagine the splendor and wonder of Whale Fall City, the place that had been long forgotten. Then, a different voice broke into his world one day. Stupid tomb of the sea god, you're worthless in every sense of the word. If you're actually useful, you'd have revealed the sea god's location. What gives you the right to only disclose the whereabouts of the bride of the sea god? It was a discourteous voice. It could be considered too loud to a certain extent. Yet it was like the sun that occasionally appeared above the sea. He realized it was impossible to dislike. Using what little strength he had, he spoke to her for the first time. Perhaps their ending was already predetermined from that moment. The sea god must kill his bride. To truly ascend to godhood, he must destroy their bond. He refused this fate before, but now he doesn't want to accept this either.
今回は本当のお別れかもしれない。
He recalls the moment when she first spoke his name. With fingertips stained in their blood, he traced his name into the palm of her hand, one letter at a time. Even so, he couldn't intertwine his fate with hers along the lines of her palm. In this way, they were separated from separation. They were spared from separation.
またしばらくラ京都を
Oh no, sorry. Say that again, my love.
またしばらくラ京都を離れることにするよ。
Why? I frantically search for Raphael's figure in the crowd, but I only catch a message the sea breeze carried to me. Fortunately, our bond guides me to him. In a lit corner, I catch Raphael's fingers.
どうしてそんなに慌てているの？僕が君に黙って消えると思った？
Where are you going?
もちろん真珠探しを続けるんだ。
I don't believe you.
その力の一部を取り戻したらちゃんと戻ってくる。
Yep. His life force is fading away at an alarming rate. Under the illusion of an intact seashell that lies a reality with cracks becoming increasingly more severe. His heart is also ridden with countless wounds. Raphael, is there anything you need for me to do for you? Tell me. No matter what it is, I'll do it. Just say that you want your heart back. I'll return it to you.
ないよ。
How long will you be gone?
わからない。1、2年かもしれないし、100年か、それ以上かもしれない。心配しないで。僕がいなくても、君とラ京都はちゃんと生きていけるから。
I don't believe you.
これは、神から君への約束だ。
What is he planning to do? Why is this so fucking depressing? God, this music. His voice. I can't deal with this. This is making me upset. If he's making this kind of promise, it means he'll do something that I don't want to imagine. I won't be able to accept it. So, when are you leaving? Let me see you off.
わかった。海の上で待っているよ。
You better not, like, break this promise, you hear? Like, if you do that, I'll be so upset with you. Oh, okay, never mind. I've decided that I will do what I have to do to keep him alive. Oh, look at his cute little self. Ah!
こんな簡単な曲なのにまだ覚えていないの？
Romirro taught me how to be a ruler, not a musician. Yeah. The mirror world taught me how to be a ruler, not a musician. Shit.
これが最後の手ほどきだよ。
Oh, look at his beautiful little tail. I love him. I love him. Oh, I love him so much. Sorry, wait 1 second. Look at his beautiful little face. God, I love him so much. Okay, go. Leave me. Let me leave you, actually. You're not gonna leave me. I'm the one that's gonna fuck everything over. The tides have
海
changed.
水は来た場所へ帰り、陸地とは異なる世界に切り離される。
But the sea always meets shore. We could see each other again. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, okay, make it out. Oh god. Oh my, make it out in the sea now. Okay, alright, sure. I've seen this already. Right? Is there gonna be more than this? Our clothes is indestructible. My god. He's so beautiful. Look at this man. I love him so much. Look at him. Look how beautiful he is. Okay, please. I don't need these sounds though. Oh, look how beautiful I am though.
他に言いたいことはない。
Okay, I'm kind of tempted to get this outfit. That will actually cost money though, if I actually get the outfit. But it looks cute. I'll pray to the sea that you'll come back to me. Ooh, that
海
rhymes.
は君の願いを聞いた。
Honto? I mean, it's true though. Oh god, where are we looking? What are we removing? You said it was once part of your heart.
今、僕の心に宿る君は、この鱗よりもずっと重い。
Because of my selfishness, I took your heart or something like that. Wait, I can't. It's going too fast. I took the heart that belongs to you. Oh! Kiss? Now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, with the power of the sea god's vow, our covenant, Rafayel, obey my command. No! I knew this was coming, but damn, we order him. We use his bond to keep him from saving us. We literally use his slave fucking bond, his slave collar, to say you can't save the person you love. Guys, the torture and the absolute trauma this man has gone through. I love him so much, but god, fuck. Reclaim this heart and end our everlasting bond?
ダメだ。こんな裏切りは許さない。
Oh, his face is so pretty though. Please give me this. Please give me his pretty face. Ah, I killed it! No! No! On his pretty face! Oh god, now we're gonna have to do this all over again. No, I just want... I will not be getting it.
今、僕の心に宿る君は、この鱗よりもずっと重い。
My iPod died for this kiss. Died for this face. Seriously, how could we ask him to... We take his hands and make him kill us. I didn't realize that. I thought we were holding it all by ourselves. But now I realize we hold his hand. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. That's so mean. That's so horrible. Look at that face, though. Why would I hurt him?
怪人にこの心は必要ない。君との契約をここで終わらせはしない。
Our covenant doesn't get broken, though. I'm actually dead, guys. Oh my god. Does he get his full power back, though? Doesn't feel like it. Daylight has arrived. The tides surge, waves built upon waves. They're so powerful that they scatter the clouds in the sky. The black seawater bleeds crimson. Then the red fades and takes the darkness with it. The sea's original azure hues appear. The bells in Romirro toll endlessly, ceaselessly, as massive waves engulf the world. The land is transformed into its seabed. Seawater envelops every house, every patch of soil, every mountain range. It whispers and returns the memories from millions of years ago. Everyone steps onto a strange yet familiar homeland. They breathe the air that flows within the seawater. Lemurian memories awaken in their blood. Phantasmal whales leap from the water and return to the sea. They swim through the city that has been reborn. Whalefall City. So the entire world gets like just engulfed in water. Wait. Romirro itself is Whalefall City? Is that what they're trying to say here? Or am I just reading too hard into this? And the Romirro people are all Lemurian, not only the old person. Is that what I'm supposed to read this as? Or am I just kind of fucking around with my head? I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if not, then that's kind of cool. The sea god stares at his hand. There lies the pearl ring given to him by a young woman. It still gleams with a lustrous radiance. It gently encircles his finger. It's like her embrace that never let him go. I did let him go, though. Like, my hand fell because I was dead. Like, I'm just saying. I died. Like, my embrace is gone. Like, you know how, like, Rose says, I'll never let go, Jack? I'll never let go? I'll fucking let go. Just like Rose. It shall keep him bound to the sea forevermore. So what happened? Is that all? Oh my god. Okay. Fuck this game. 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 And there goes my VOD. So much F's. Oh my god. Because this place, that's what I said when I first started this, that this place looked like the city from before, just on land. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused, but also I'm like upset. I'm upset. I'm so upset. I'm so upset with everything that exists right now. My love, please don't come at me with like that. Don't look like that right now. I don't fucking need this shit from you. Oh my god. Yeah, let me try and get one more wish. We can find one. Xavier, let's bond, not bond, but let's do your red things. Let's rank up things. So that I can get stuff. Please. Please, I need like one. Let me just get one wish. Let me see. That was, I feel like my heart is broken right now. I need to like talk with him for a second. Sorry. Like I feel like my heart is so broken right now. Like it's so broken. Like I love him so much and I feel like my heart is so broken after this. Like we've done so much to this man. We have baby shush. I'm not gonna eat dinner, hun. I don't eat. Like I feel like with him, I feel like every single time just he's hurt me. I just feel like he's hurt me every single time. No, don't download. Don't do that. Never mind. Don't do that because you're gonna kill my iPad. I don't have enough data. Not data. Yes, data storage. But we've done so much to him. We've traumatized this poor man so much. Like every single time we like I do something with him, I feel like I've literally made him like traumatized every single time. So anyways, that is where we're going to leave you guys. Thank you guys for coming by and watching me break my own heart, or rather cut my own heart out for Rafayel as it is. I can't wait for the next myth. I think like all of the myth cards are gonna be like this. I think it's gonna be like one after another about his sea god life, and like continuing on the story, because we still don't have everything, right? We don't know how Lemuria died the second time, because it went away again, right? It went away again, but like we still have the Covenant, which I don't quite understand either. So there's a lot of things I don't quite understand. I will have to read a bit more, but I do know that we have done a lot of things to him, and he deserves all the time he's trauma dumped on us, because you know, we deserve it. We deserve his trauma dumping during intimate times. Alright, anyways, that's where I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for coming by, and I will see you guys next time. Whether or not it's tomorrow for some video editing or Friday for Friendship Friday, I will see you then. This weekend though, maybe Saturday, we will do Genshin update. But until then, I will see you guys. Bye bye. Where's my ending? Oh my god, I can't find it. Okay, bye bye.